In this first exercise, what we're going to do is we are going to pick out the adverb clauses. Okay? You may sit wherever you like. Wherever you like, adverb clause in reference to place. Right? He fled where his pursuers could not follow. He fled where his pursuers could not follow. Where his pursuers could not follow is my adverb clause, again, of place. He behaves as one might expect him to do. As one might expect him to do is my adverb clause. And what is it? What adverb clause is it? Yeah, comparison. Right? Someone expects one and he behaves accordingly, right? Because you have done this, I shall punish you. Because you have done this is my adverb clause, and it is conveying a reason or a cause. Right? As he was not there, I spoke to his brother. Conveying result. Right? Okay? That was easy, right? Let's make sure we got this right. Let's do one more exercise. In this exercise, we are going to provide some adverb clauses. Okay? And fill these blanks. The first one, do not go. Do not go. It has to be in reference to time. So I can say do not go till he comes back or till I come back. Yeah? He is not clever as you are. Okay? Nobody likes him. Why? Because. Whatever reasons. You can add whatever you want. So, nobody likes him because, let's say he is arrogant. What is the meaning of arrogant? Somebody who is extremely rude. Right? He ran so fast. He ran so fast that maybe I wasn't able to catch him, or so I failed to catch him. He spoke so low. What happens when somebody speaks so low? What happens? You can't hear them, right? So he spoke so low that I could not hear him, or that we could not hear him, or they could not hear him, anything. Alright? So we have provided appropriate adverb clauses to complete these sentences. Let's do a couple more exercises to understand adjective, adverb and other clauses as well. Alright? In this exercise, what we're going to do is, we are going to identify the adverb phrase and then change it to an adverb clause. Okay? You know what an adverb phrase is, right? The phrase that functions like an adverb. So, for example, the sun rises in the east. In the east is my adverb phrase of place. Or I waited for him for a few hours. For a few hours is my adverb phrase of time. Or he shouted at the top of his voice. At the top of his voice is an adverb phrase of manner. So I'm just giving you examples so you understand. So let's look at these sentences. The first one, on his return, we asked him many questions. So on his return is my adverb phrase. And if I have to change that to an adverb clause, can I just say when he returned? We asked him many questions. Yes, I can. So I'm going to change that to when he returned. We asked him many questions. Yeah? Let's move to the next one. Do it to the best of your ability. To the best of your ability is my adverb phrase. So if I have to change that to an adverb clause, what can I put there? Do it as well as you can. The meaning is still retained, but we've changed the adverb phrase to an adverb clause. As well as you can. Do it as well as you can. Yeah. Let's move to the third one. The prince was met on his arrival by his secretary. So on his arrival is my adverb phrase. So if I have to change that to an adverb clause, can I just say when the prince arrived, he was met by his secretary. Yeah. When the prince arrived, he was met by his secretary. Okay? In spite of poverty, he became distinguished. Contrast. Right? In spite of poverty, he became distinguished. So, in spite of poverty is my adverb phrase. If I have to change this to an adverb clause, can I just say, though he was poor, he became distinguished. Yeah, last one. Upon seeing the signal, the troops set out. Upon seeing the signal is my adverb phrase. And if I have to change this to an adverb clause, I can just say when they saw the signal, the troops set out. Expressing time here, right? Clear? Yeah? Let's see if we can convert certain adverb phrases to adverb clauses. That's what we did here, but let's see if we can convert some adverb clauses to adverb phrases. In this exercise, it's just the opposite of what we did in the previous exercise. There we changed the adverb phrases to clauses. Here we're going to identify the adverbial clauses and change it back to phrases. Okay, let's get started. The first one. When the sun set, he returned home. When the sun set is my adverb clause. And if I have to change this to a phrase, I can just say, at sunset, he returned home. Or the sun having set, he returned home. Both are correct. Let's move to the second one. They fought as heroes do. As heroes do is my adverb clause. If I have to change that to a phrase, I can just say they fought like heroes. Okay? So I just replace as with like. They fought like heroes. The third one. When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. When the righteous rule is my adverb clause. If I have to change that to a phrase, so basically the people are rejoicing because they are under the rule of the righteous. So I can just say under the rule of the righteous, the people rejoice. Okay. Fourth one. Though I am poor, yet I am contented. Though I am poor is my adverb clause. If I have to change this to an adverb phrase, so I can say, so again this is contrasting, right? So in spite of my poverty. I am contented. Okay. Last one. We have come so that we may help you. So that we may help you. Adverb clause, talking about result, right? Why did we come? Because we want to help you. So if I have to change this to a phrase, we have come, this whole thing, I can just replace it with to. We have come to help you. That's a phrase, right? Okay. Alright, so let's move to the next exercise. In this exercise, we are going to identify the adjective clause and then say which noun or pronoun it modifies. Let's get started. The first one. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. You remember this rhyme? Mary had a little lamb, yeah, but we're not going there to the rhyme. Let's get back to the sentence. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Where's my adjective phrase? Or clause. Adjective clause is whose fleece was white as snow. Okay, so this adjective clause is modifying the noun lamb. Right? Second one. The letter brought money which was badly needed. Which was badly needed is my adjective clause, and that is modifying my noun money. So I did the first two, you try the third one. The house that I live in belongs to my father. The house that I live in belongs to my father. Where is my adjective clause? That I live in is my adjective clause. What is it modifying? The house, which is my noun. Yeah. The fourth one. The dog that barks does not bite. The dog that barks does not bite. Adjective clause modifies the noun dog. Yeah. Last one. He tells a tale that sounds untrue. Where's my adjective clause? Yeah. And this is modifying my phrase, or sorry, the noun tale. Okay. So if you see, basically we understand that the adjective clauses function like an adjective, which means it has to modify the noun. So that was easy to locate the adjective clauses, and I know whether it's modifying a noun or a pronoun. So here ends clauses. So we've learned to identify all the three clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. Alright, and this is all we have in this session. I will see you in the next session. Thank you.